Are you okay, sir?
What's this? It appears to be a nose. He must have dropped it in his haste to scurry off into the shadows. Have you seen...
No, I'm afraid I haven't.
I should leave him to his paper. What's a pickle we're in?
You've squashed me oranges. Me lovely oranges.
Evening, Burble!
Did you see a suspicious, shadowy little man run by, perchance? I wish to return his bag.
No, sir, I have not. You should ask that Sherlock Holmes, sir. He's a proper detective. You can find him in the Adventurers Club.
Yes, I know who he is. I'm quite the detective myself, you know. Blessed with a keen eye for detail. Let me have a look at that. Oh, look! A freak show is in town. Upgrade your moustache. A shilling? I'm not paying that. Your Majesty?
Over here. Emelina Snoopsworth, reporter for the Evening Burble.
Good day. Bertram Fiddle, leading Victorian explorator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Yes, of course I have. Maybe you can help me. Are you a member of the Adventurers Club?
Indeed I am, madam. How may I be of service?
I'm investigating the ghastly murderings that have been happening, and I want to interview Sherlock Holmes, but he's a very difficult man to get hold of. They won't even allow women in this ridiculous, outdated, backwards club. It's 1884, not the Middle Ages.
Quite. As it happens, I'm going to see Sherlock Holmes now. Perhaps I can ask for you.
That would be most helpful. If you learn anything about the recent murderings, do tell.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Fiddles. The usual.
Yes, please. One can never have enough tea. What a glorious rhinoceros! What a unique horn! But what sort of animal is it? A genuine Fijian mermaid, although it does look a bit fishy. The main attraction, taking pride of place on the wall. How do you do, Sir Grouchley?
How do you think, Fiddle? Things haven't been the same since I lost my legs in Venice. Constant pain, Fiddle. Constant.
Oh, I am sorry. That sounds terrible.
You weren't there, man. You weren't there.
What an imposing pachyderm. His trunk is colossal. That poor creature has not been mounted properly. It looks like it could fall down any minute.
I'm afraid, Mr. Fiddle, you are not permitted into the gold members area. It is for A-list adventurers only.
I've never been so outraged. I need to see Sherlock Holmes.
Mr. Holmes has asked expressly not to be disturbed as he is working on the dreadful case of Geoff the Murderer.
I have my own case I want to talk to him about.
I'm afraid, Mr. Fiddle, you are not permitted into the gold members area.
Ooh, porcupine carapace. A prickly aperitif. Your Majesty. Guy Hardwood, how are you?
Fiddle! Long time no see.
Yes, it's been a while.
Just telling Melvis here about my latest adventure. 4 months in Patagonia.
South America.
Discovered a lost world. It was well splendid. Yeah. Found this thing up a crevice.
Crevasse.
So thought I'd bring it back. Don't even know what it is.
Got a few ideas.
Crazy.
Prehistoric.
Lord Rochestamp has been asleep since 1882. A grisly and gnarled member. Has someone been trolling? It's a very unique-looking creature.
Don't touch Fiddle. She bites. Not too keen on being cooped up.
You nearly took my elbow off.
But if she got out, who knows what she might do?
Pandemonium, I expect.
Is the lock safe?
Safe as houses, Fiddle. Pay top shilling for that beauty.
Time to cause a flap. Fly, little creature, fly!
Crikey!
Fiddle! You buffoon! What have you done? Bother and blast! Come back!
Yes, here I am, right behind you guys.
Sir Clive Odwing, the world-renowned ornithologist's private chamber.
Do you mind?
Oh, terribly sorry. The door was open and no.
Ooh, down a bit, Sandra. Don't just stand there gawking, man. I'm sure it's nothing you haven't seen before. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
We have a saying in Peru, two can't play that game.
Oh, it's like living in an avian paradise. Is that the breasted wedgecock? Oh, my, I've not seen one of those for many a year.
Pick those leaves up from a fellow in Indies. Strong stuff. Good for relaxing. Help yourself.
I'll be off then.
Be a good fellow and shut the door on your way out.
Lord Cragglewedge, first man to climb halfway up Mount Everest. Ah, Sherlock's private room. No doubt where he works on his important cases.
Ha! I win again, Watson. You really are a dolt.
I'm sorry, Holmes. I'm trying. It's just I don't really understand the rules of this game. All your games.
Ah, Fiddle. What brings you here? Come to bore us with more tales of one of your piffling adventures, have you?
No, I'm on a mission to return this bag unto its rightful owner.
And who is its rightful owner?
That I have yet to ascertain. There are absolutely no clues whatsoever.
Have you tried looking in the bag?
Ah, I never thought of that.
The features have been sliced off expertly with a sharp instrument by someone with skill and panache. Aha, this looks like the work of London's most elusive serial killer, Geoff the Murderer. Ha! Good luck finding him, Fiddle. The whole of Scotland Yard hasn't been able to track him down in decades.
I rather fancy my luck, Holmes. He can't be that far away.
You, Fiddle? You couldn't find your own tolly water in the toilet. I'll wager you don't even come close. If you can find Geoff the Murderer, I'll wear a woman's dress and dance the trifling gallop round the streets of Lambeth.
I accept, good sir.
Nice to see you, Bertram.
Shush, Watson.
But the...
I say. I hope she doesn't have... That's not to be sniffed at.
Go away, Fiddle.
But the...
Shush, Watson.
I might have an idea of how to find him, Fiddle. Have you ever heard...
Not a word more, Watson.
Watson is trying to tell me something. Oh!
There is more to the...
Watson talks absolute twaddle. As long as I'm here, you can talk to me.
Try this one. It's a special blend.
Give me that. Being the world's greatest crook thwarter is thirsty work. What is in this tea? I feel somewhat strange.
What have you done? Is he dead?
Don't worry, Watson. He's just sleeping.
Oh, good.
Now, was there something you wanted to tell me?
I know you think me silly for saying, but you need to ask the spirits for help.
Spirits? I am a man of science. I don't believe in such puffery.
No, Bertram. They exist. I have seen them with mine own 2 eyes. Sherlock says it was a seagull. But I know it was the spirit of the recently departed. The spirit sometimes lingers on in this realm, especially if it has been wronged. You should help her find peace by collecting the missing body parts. Try and find Count Fulchmuckle. He's a gentleman with an acquired taste, but he does have certain connections. I'm sure he can help you on your quest.
Been there, been there, been there, been there. Oh, that's new.
Have you found out anything yet?
Well, madam, I spoke to Sherlock, but he's somewhat occupied right now.
Typical. The conceited buffoon.
However, I am able to inform you that I, Bertram Fiddle, am now on the case of Geoff the Murderer, and I shan't rest until I find him.
Oh my goodness, this is wonderful news. Our readers will be delighted to hear about this.
You can tell your readers not to fear. I can be quite sleuthful when I need to be.
Here's my news blimp now. I must be off, Mr. Fiddle, but I'm sure I shall see you again. Good luck, Mr. Fiddle!
Hemlock Street? This must be Lord Arthwipe's abode.
Extra! Extra! Bertram Fiddle on the hunt for Geoff the Murderer! Public less than confident!
My, news travels fast around here. Would you say my nose looks big in this?
Nevermore. Nevermore.
Have you heard the news, Fiddle? There's been another murder, right under our noses. They say he is the devil himself.
Phew, terrible, isn't it?
Terrible? Terrible? You do not know the meaning of the word, Fiddle. Now I, on the other hand, I have done some truly terrible things in my time. Fortunately, I am so rich, I am above the law. I have a little errand for you, Fiddle. You may encounter a Lady Ravisham whilst traipsing around. She has in her possession some photomographs that I would rather she did not. I need you to retrieve them for me. If you obtain them successfully, meet me in Lady Ravisham's secret garden, and I will reward you handsomely. But Tell no one, Fiddle. No one. I've arranged for my coach to take you there. It is waiting outside.
Okay.
My double-headed cobra, Fiddle. Twice as deadly as a normal one. Tiger cordial, Fiddle. A most refreshing libation. Do you want some? It puts a spring in your step, Fiddle. Makes you feel 10 feet tall. Don't touch my saber! Yes, I cut myself. Shaving.
Oh, that's an interesting collection of etchings. Nice doggy.
It's not a dog, you fool. It's a wolf beast.
Interesting paintings, your lordship. Are they Dutch?
Ah, Mr. Fiddle, I've been waiting for you. Hurry up, I ain't got all day. Giddy up!